What's going on, people, and welcome to Mad About Football. My name is Bass, and not joining me today is Kamal. He's away at work, hustling, working the graveyard shift, but the show must go on. Therefore, I'm here to give our predictions for game week 33. I've got Kamal's predictions with me. I've got my predictions as well, all ready to go. So, without any further ado, I'll share it over to our prediction page and we'll get started with that. So the first game is Arsenal versus Everton at the Emirates. Kamal's gone for a 3-2 Everton win. But I think Ancelotti's men, I think they won't win this game, I don't think. I think they'll be down for another 2-2 draw this week. Similar, I think I see a similar game happening to last week's game where they played against Tottenham. However, Arsenal's got a few injuries. They've got Tini out still. I think Aubameyang is still out as well. Who else they have out? Aubameyang's out, and Odegaard is also doubtful. David Luiz is also out, but he's more of a liability than a good player for Arsenal these days. However, I've gone for a 2-2 draw. Kamal's gone for the Everton win. So it will be interesting to see what happens. This will be a very good game to watch. So on to the next one is Liverpool versus Newcastle. Me and Kamal have both gone for the win. I think Liverpool should be too strong for Newcastle, especially with the way Newcastle play. And we always say that Newcastle come out with no game plan. They look lost most of the time on the pitch. The only reason why they won last week was because of the red card that happened to West Ham. And to be honest, during that game, West Ham also dominated with 10 men. They literally had more possession. I'm not sure if they had more shots. I think the shots were pretty even, but I know West Ham was dominating that game, especially possession-wise, and they were lucky to even scrape a 3-2 victory against West Ham. Newcastle's got a few injuries as well. Saint Maximin is what do you call it? He's doubtful. And Carl Darlow is also injured. So they don't have Carl Darlow to save him this time. So I think Liverpool's is going to really dominate and pretty much kill this game off. And hopefully we can make some huge strides in the Premier League table. Try and catch fourth place and get fourth place and stay there for the remainder of the season. However, we'll see what happens. So on to the next one is a London derby. It's West Ham United versus Chelsea. Both me and Kamal have gone for a draw. He's gone for a 3-3. I've gone for 1-1. Chelsea's been having a bit of a woeful, how can I put it? They haven't done too well. They haven't done too well at all. They lost to West Brom 5-2 in the last couple of weeks. They thrashed Crystal Palace, but then they drew against Brighton 0-0. Now, for a team that's meant to be chasing top four, or meant to be a top four club, you should be beating West Brom, and you should be beating Brighton, in my opinion. At the same time, Liverpool hasn't been too crash hot either, but it's been an interesting season. Let's put it that way. So let's just move on to the next one. Sheffield United versus Brighton. Sheffield United, as we all know, has already been relegated. They don't really have much to play for coming into this game. However, Brighton are still at risk of dropping into the relegation zone. So, Brighton better be scoring goals to keep themselves up. I'm going for a 1-0 Brighton win. Kamal's going for a 2-0 Brighton win. And hopefully, I get the points. So on to the next one is Wolverhampton Wondrous versus Burnley. Wolverhampton's been very, very unlucky this season with a lot of injuries. Adama Traore scored his first goal last week. I think he scored it against... Who did he score against? I think he scored it against Fulham. I'm not quite sure, honestly. I didn't have to look at this game. Yes, it was against Fulham. Yes, it was his first goal this season. But he's been playing okay. He's been playing okay towards the end of this season. That's why I think Kamal's gone for a 2-1 Wolverhampton win. Wolverhampton still without Jimenez and 5 other players as well, including Pedro Neto, Ruben Neves, and that's really it. Oh, and Johnny as well. Johnny's also out, and there's been no potential return date for them so far. However, I'm going for the 1-0 Burnley win. I think they have the capabilities of keeping clean sheet and sneaking a goal against the Wanderers. On to the next one, which is Mad About Football's Game of the Week. Leeds United versus Manchester United. This used to be a great old rivalry. 2 great Premier League clubs, in my opinion. Even though Leeds United hasn't been in the Premier League for about 14 or 15 years. But they were really a strong club back in the 80s and 70s as well. And this used to be a very, very strong rivalry. Of course, Kamal, as a Man United supporter, he's going for a Manchester United a thrashing of Leeds. He's gone for the 4-1 win against Leeds United. However, I think Leeds will just be... I think they'll have the energy. They'll bring the energy into this game where they'll see out Manchester United by just 1 goal. I reckon Bamford's will be on fire, as well as Fernandes for Manchester United. I see them both on the score sheet, definitely. That's why I'm going for a 3-2 Leeds win. On to the next one, Aston Villa versus West Brom. Now, again, West Brom still has a chance of making it out of the top. Making it out of the bottom 3. They have a game in hand, and they're 3 points behind Fulham, but they're second last. However, they do need 9 points to actually make it out of the relegation zone. And time is almost up for them, I reckon. 9 points, but 9 points is 3 games. They need 3 games in a row to win. I don't really see it happening. I think it's time to say goodbye to West Brom. I think they're going to get relegated, and Aston Villa should just put the last nail in the coffin for them, I reckon. Kamal's going for a 2-0 Aston Villa win. I'm going for a 2-1 Aston Villa win. I see West Brom, clinching a consolation goal maybe later on. On to the next one, which is Leicester City versus Crystal Palace. Kamal's gone for the 3-1 Leicester City win. He reckons that Leicester City will make top 4 this season. I beg to differ. I think they'll bottle this game. And I'm also hoping that they'll bottle the whole league and finish in 5th again. That's all we have. That concludes our predictions for game week 33. Let me stop sharing that. So that's our predictions for game week 33, and we'll see you guys again hopefully when we do the reviews. So see you guys later.